it's fantastic. It's Halloween.
Exactly.
You got to. That's the first song that comes to mind when I think of Halloween.
Every time.
So
you gotta hail the Pumpkin King.
Yeah, got to. That's a good movie right there.
Yes.
Yeah, happy Halloween going out to everybody. Welcome to Gooney in the Morning. It is Friday, October 31st, 6:28 here at the KBS Studios. A nice 54 degrees outside for your Halloween morning. It's a big day. We got to just start off with Halloween talk. You got the Safe Stop Trick or Treat list brought to you by H&R Block.
Huge list.
Got it up and rolling. We've had people added to the list.
Now we are up to, I'm pretty sure it is 50-something people on this list.
Wow.
That you can take your children to go trick-or-treating.
No kidding?
Yes.
Man.
It's 9 pages.
That's incredible right there. Yeah, and all you have to do to get yourself this list is you can stop here at KBS Media here at the studio at 608 Johnson, and we'll have them here for you. Or you can just go online at kbsmedia.com.
You can
get it
download
there
it and you can print it.
Yeah. And that's awesome. I mean, it's a huge list, and it's got all the trunk or treats going on around town.
There's some great spots on this list.
Yeah. So get on there and check it out.
Get on down.
It's Halloween. Oh, it's exciting. Hey, we want to see what you're dressing up for Halloween. If you're going to work this morning dressed up, going to school dressed up, anything like that, and send it on in. You can send it to us at onair@kbst.com, or you can just send it to our Facebook page.
We've actually received one picture.
Have we?
Yes.
On the email?
Yes.
Nice. What was it?
It was a mother and her daughter. Pretty sure is what it was. And
That's awesome.
They were pretty cool costumes.
Really?
So, yes.
That's so cool.
Be looking forward to that, guys.
There we go. Yeah. Send us your information, and we want to see what you guys are dressing up for. I didn't dress up today because for me, this is Football Friday.
Yeah.
That's what today means for me.
We just had a lot going on today.
Yeah.
Our schedule's pretty packed.
It's going to be busy. I know that. But like I said, first and foremost for me, that's what's going down tonight. It's a huge game tonight for the Big Spring Steers.
Yes.
Going to be making the trip down I-20 all the way to Abilene, Texas. Go take on the Wiley Bulldogs. Get on down there, Steer Nation. Make that trip. There's a Taco Casa.
Oh, I know. Those extreme nachos.
Get on down there. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great game, great atmosphere, and the more Steer Nation that shows up, the better.
Yes.
So make that trip. It's not a long trip. Abilene's a nice town.
They have a zoo.
My mom was born in Abilene.
Abilene.
I lived there for a little while, on and off.
Yep. My grandparents used to live there at the Motel 6. They used to go everywhere, all over.
Shout out Motel 6.
Yeah.
That one's free.
I actually heard Motel 6 on the radio.
Oh, did you?
I can't remember what station it was, but nice. Tom Bodette here.
Jeez. That's awesome. Big game tonight for the Big Spring Steers. Of course, you're going to be able to hear that game right here on KBS 95.7, the best place for Steer sports. It's going to be a lot of action going on in that game. I'm expecting a big defense game between these two. Abilene has a nice defense. They really do. That's the powerhouse of their team. Of course, our offense typically stands out and puts up a lot of points on the board, but I'm expecting that defense to show up tonight. And to be honest, I'm expecting it to be like 28-0 or something like that. I think that the Steers are going to go in there and just dominate tonight. I
think it's going to be like another Stephenville game. I think it's going to be really close.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
That's how they've been all season long.
As long as the defense and
if Coach Ritchie can avoid that, he will. Yes. His blood pressure is so high this season because of those games. But it's all right.
Our boys pulled it off.
Oh yeah.
So
that's what matters. You get that win.
Congrats, boys.
Very big games for really all of our area teams here, especially the teams that we cover, with Big Spring, Stanton, and Coahoma, Forest End. We cover them online on Facebook. And, all of them are in big matchups tonight. Of course, out there in Stanton, they're coming back home. They'll be having another home game against Ballinger, who's been struggling this season. And I think this is a very, very good chance for the Buffaloes over there to get their first district win. So good luck to them tonight. Of course, you can be able to catch that action on 94.3 The Fuse. Mr. Mark Richardson and Josh Paredes. Yes. 7:30 kickoff, 7:15 pregame show. And then on the mighty 1490 KBST AM, that's your top dog station for Coahoma football right there. and the Bulldogs have a huge night ahead of them too. They're going to be traveling to Coleman. Now, Coleman,
Big game.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it at all. I mean, I am a fan of Coahoma football. Do not get me wrong. Coleman has a football team down there, so these boys are ready for it. I talked with Coach Gardner yesterday a little bit, and I have an interview coming up with him, and it's pretty understood. I mean, they know and understand that Coleman's a good football team. They have a great running back. Of course, their running back was right there neck and neck with Hunter Hill in Texas football. That's Coleman's running back right there. I think he had 415 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns, and that's been kind of Coahoma's defense. Coahoma's focus on defense is you stop that guy, and that's gonna put a big dent in Coleman's offense right there.
Yes.
And that's the opportunity right there you'll need. And, Stanton played Coleman last week, and Stanton kind of exposed him a little bit by running up the middle, which Coahoma is fantastic at.
Yes.
They can run between the tackles and get some yardage and break some big plays. But the thing with Coleman is they do a really good job studying for and preparing for their upcoming opponent. And I was talking with Coach Garner a little bit, and that's what they did with Stanton. Stanton typically doesn't run up the middle. They run a lot of sweeps and around the outside and throw the ball. KJ Glaspie over there, Stanton, has a great arm, and he throws it a lot.
Yeah.
So Coleman kind of came in prepared for that. Stanton switched it up on them and started running up the middle. So that was, kudos on Stanton's part right there. So that may be something to look forward to tonight with Coach Gardner and these Bulldogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you said, these defensive lines are going to go at it.
Oh, yeah.
And Coahoma's defense is going to have to be stronger than ever with that running back, especially with his offensive line.
And Coahoma's defense has been stout all season long. I don't think everyone out there is understanding how big their defense has been. They played Ira Ann and kept Ira Ann, I think it was only 14 points, somewhere in there. It was less than 20. And you know what I mean? Ira Ann was scoring 40 and 50 points coming into that game.
Yeah.
And every single game. And they got the loss, but put a stop to them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They slowed them down a lot. So that's going to be keys for that game tonight. And I think Coahoma is going to surprise a lot of folks because Coleman's undefeated. They're ranked in the top 5 in the state. I mean, they're a powerhouse right there in that district and, the whole state right there. But
that's why it's a big game.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Of course, you're going to be able to hear that game 1490 KBST AM. Adrian Abrego and Josh Caudell is going to bring you that action tonight from Coleman, Texas. I talked with Josh yesterday because, of course, Josh and I, we coach our kids' soccer team together. And he told me, he said, man, because we were talking about Saturday morning and our game's at 9:30. I mean, that's going to be miserable getting up that early, going into that game because I'm not going to, I'll be making the trip to Abilene.
Yeah.
So I'll be getting back at around midnight, 1 o'clock, probably even later than that. And then depends on if I go party or not. But but I'm going to get in. I'm just going to be late whenever I get in. So I was going to be, man, 9:30 is going to be early. And he was like, man, I'm going hunting on Saturday morning. That's opening day. Yeah, it's opening day right there for duck season. So you can get out there. Or not for duck, but get in there and get some deer. He'll be on it.
I almost driving out to the country club last night. Deer season almost started a little bit early. Scared me.
Yeah, but they're traveling to Coleman, so he's got a further trip than I do, and he's going to be waking up, getting out there, hunting at 5 o'clock.
Hunters don't sleep.
Man,
I grew up with a hunter.
Oh, he said he'll be out there at 4, so there's no sleep in his future. That's going to be exciting. Of course, the Forsan Buffaloes, they have a big game against ahead of them as well because a little surprising so far in district play, but they're going to go take on a Cristobal team who's struggling a little bit on the season. So we're looking at Forsan to get a big win tonight. That game will be at 7:30. But the best way to follow that game right there is on our Facebook. We'll keep you up to date with all the scores and everything like that. Just go to facebook.com/KBest957 and check out that. I mean, we'll have updates from all these area games that we're covering tonight.
That is awesome.
It's a lot of coverage. And we were talking a little bit about this. I know I brought it up. I want to reiterate that Hunter Hill is up for Mr. Texas Football there at texasfootball.com. That's Dave Campbell's Texas football website. And this is a big award right here. Of course, Hunter had a huge game. He had, over 300 yards rushing, over 50 yards receiving, 7 total touchdowns in last week's win over Stephenville.
Yeah.
Like that's what people go in to look at these stats when they're voting and everything. And I think they may forget, because it doesn't say on there, that's a win over Stephenville. It doesn't say that. It just gives his stats.
Yeah. Like if
whenever
they actually went back to the game.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now he's in the lead. I think this is going to be open until noon. So get out there and vote. He's in the lead over Coleman's running back, 54% to 36%.
Nice.
So he's dominating. Way to go, Steer Nation. Way to get out there and vote. Thanks to everybody that voted. I know if Hunter gets that, he's going to be ecstatic. And
Thank that offensive line.
yeah, that's exactly what he'll do.
Yep.
That's exactly what he's going to do. Big day though. Let's see. There's going to be a movie shown tonight.
Yes.
They're at the Settles Hotel.
The Big Spring Film Society will be showing Hocus Pocus.
A little hocus pocus action
At the east side lawn of the Settles Hotel.
That's so cool. Yeah, get some lawn chairs, bring the kiddos out.
Good pick, guys. Real good pick.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun out there.
Also today from 2 to 5, there's going to be a Halloween fundraiser event at Floral Designs by Lupe. Her address is 606 South Gregg. You can bring your kids a trick or treat, and for a $20 donation, you can get your photo taken, and the photo is printed on site right there. You get it immediately.
Okay, that's not
So when you stop by, you can enter your name in a drawing to win a full photo session from Flash Me Photography.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's a great value.
Yeah, those are great pictures.
And proceeds will benefit the relocation rescue here in town.
Nice.
So it's a really cool event. Yes.
There we go.
Take your kids out and go check it out.
We're gonna have candy here too, right?
Yes,
for
we
kids. You can stop by the KBS studio tonight. Get your trick or treating on.
Even
I think
today.
they'll be here till all day long today until
we'll be here.
I guess around 6:30 or maybe even later.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Just if somebody's here, then the door's open.
Yeah. I mean, somebody will be here all night, but they'll be pretty busy once those football games kick off. Those guys won't be moved much. But yeah, I know that Melinda's going to be up here. Our general manager will be up here, and she'll be helping out, handing out candy. She always loves Halloween. She gets real involved in it.
She does.
I know she put out a challenge there yesterday for everyone here at the KBS Studios for a Halloween costume challenge. And I'm kind of interested to see how everybody gears up for that.
I wish I had more time to prepare. I'm just wearing my black and gold today.
We wake up so early, you know what I mean? And we have so much stuff that we have to do. Like we're gone at 8 o'clock this morning, hitting the road, and we got, appearances to make, pep rallies. There's no time for dress.
I don't. In September.
This is pretty cool. I just saw a picture that was put up, I guess, last night from our own costume yesterday itself. And I don't know if this is the most seen or not, but I mean, dated. But basically, he posted on there. He said, the moment you're working, realize that you need to shave because someone might mistake you for being